Hey, what is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad. This is where we got into the junkyard in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. We find something that's rotten out there and we bring it back into my garage here and make it into something quite radical. Alright, so last episode we were fortunate enough to get a hold of this Chrysler Cordoba. I had been trying to get a hold of this car for quite some time. Finally got a hold of it. Did it in this nice dark metallic blue. It has a tan interior. Comments about the tan interior. There's like from Ryan and from Dixie. You guys are spot on. This is just a very ugly color for any car. But like the 70s, this is what it was. This cream. And there's only a few colors that really go good with this color. Like black and tan go good, white and tan. Maybe a dark metallic green might go. I don't know. Maybe a dark red. I'd have to test it out. But I always thought the blue always looked really, really good with it. And you guys, after voting this past week, it really paid off because you guys unanimously liked the car overall. Didn't like the interior, but liked the car overall. And we get to save this bad boy. So it is a save, and we are going to move the car into the parking area. Along with that, we've been talking for quite some time about dragging this Barracuda into the shop, just basically just to drag it into the shop and to fix it up. This is the color I'm going to keep it, even though you look at it, it's the current color. The factory color is like this grayish color here. Or this color here we might go with this color here, color variants. Either way, but I think I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it into the shop. So I'm going to bring it into the garage here. And I'm going to move her from here. I'm going to go give it a bath. And give this one a quick bath real quick. Put her in the garage. And then we're going to go out into the junkyard. So usually I have at least one kind of like project car I usually have in the garage while I'm tinkering around with all the other stuff. It gives me a chance to still play the game and still be able to do other things. Yeah, that's pretty clean. All right, put you back into the shop on the second lifter. All right, so now that we have that there, that's going to be our project car. And, ooh, it's almost the same color as the Beetle. Didn't even think about that. I must have a thing here. So we're going to go to the junkyard, and I'll explain a little bit more of what we are looking for once we get there. All right? All right, let's go. All right, out here in this rotting world of junk cars, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for something that we have not done before, right? That's one. Another is that it has to be less than 150,000 miles. This one is an XL Salem 1500. We haven't done one of these right off the bat. And we can't keep it the factory color. The blues seem to be everywhere. So, I mean, this is absolutely nuts. If this came in blue and under 150,000 miles. So I could paint it any color I want to, basically, at this point. But that's a contender because I haven't done it. The rabbit here, I call it a rabbit, the Emden Jagger. This is, it's over 180,000 miles. So that's not even a contender. It has to be 150 or less. It needs to be something that I have not done before, right? What is this? A track car, 170,000 miles Mustang. This is, the Bora I've done. 62. This is the Aston Martin DBS I've done already. So those that I've already done and I've kept, by the way, they're in parking. So if I've done them and they were a sell, they got voted off the island basically. I have a chance to redeem myself, buy them again, and redo it again. But that's most of my cars. The Jaguar F-Type, that's been a save. GTS M4, yep. Audi, yep. We've done a lot of these already. So it's like, even though the miles are really low on them. We've already done them, and we have them somewhere in the parking. 175,000 miles. This is one of the Chinese cars. I thought, oh, this will be different because I haven't done. I think I've done one Chinese car. I think I've done one. Categorical Tamago. This is one of my customs. I don't know what I did with it, to be honest with you. Did I V8 it? Of course I did. But it's over. Of course I did. 152,000 miles, so I can't really do that one. We've got ourselves a Charger here. We have done a Charger or two, 192 on that. A GTX at 175. Roadrunner, a Porsche. Yeah, this one looks like it's, yeah, the RWB. Yeah, we've done that one. We've done quite a few Porsches. The Berlinetta. You know what? I'm going to have to take a look for this one because I don't think I've done a Berlinetta. R250 GT. So let me take a quick look real quick and let me see if we've done one of these. All right, believe it or not, I have not done one of these. This is interesting. I think, what's the price tag? That's an inky dinky motor in that thing. Holy cow, what's up with that? It's weird looking. It's a mod. That motor needs to be bigger. Oh my god. What is up with that motor? That's kind of crazy. All right. I don't know if I want to do this one because of the motor. I think the motor looks ridiculous in there. Just looks ridiculous. Let's see. Another one of those cars. No. Volkswagen. We've got one already in the shop, as you can tell. Another tow truck at 173. Mustang Mach 1. We've done one, and it's in the back. I think we did it as a project car, but 140,000 miles on it. That's not too bad. Boss 302, though, but we have done a Boss 302, so we're not going to touch that one. What do we have here? 350Z. No, this is a Z530. Vanilla car. Okay, so another tow truck there. 6. Got an S2000. Yeah, S2000. Pandem wide body. Interesting. I think we've done an S2000 before. Got this thing here, which is a Tempest Magnum. 233. Ooh, big old Cadillac. What do we got here? 209. The Luxor. All right, so what I think, it's going to be a toss-up between this truck. We don't do many trucks on this show, on this series. We don't do many of them at all. Yeah, it's a toss-up between this truck and that Berlinetta, right? Yeah, that was too much. That was too much. Too much. Already did. Yeah, it was the Berlinetta here. That's kind of funky the way that looks. May have to fix that. That is so tiny and small. It's not even connected to anything. So I think I'm gonna go with. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna go with the vanilla truck over there. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna go with the vanilla truck, just because I'm not liking the Berlinetta, how the engine sits in there. I'm gonna have to do something with the engine, so I'm going to. We'll go ahead and get this bad boy. Let's see, what's the? I can just about put anything. I'm gonna put the supercharger in it. Yeah. All right, we're gonna buy this one, and we're gonna send it back to the garage. So it's a little overpriced. but that's okay. Yeah, we are going to go buy that sucker, and boom, done. All right, as far as that Berlinette over there, we're gonna have to figure out a different way of fixing that. So I will catch you guys in the garage, all right? Right there. All right, let's head out here. This thing has no wheels or tires on it whatsoever. Let's go ahead and start stripping this thing down because this thing doesn't have many pieces left on it, that's for sure. That's nothing up front, nothing up front. Real bumper. Yeah, we'll take the bumper off. Oh, it has one tire. Okay. One tire. Great. All right, let's send you over to the car wash. All right, let's clean out all the bugs and all the rat feces we can get out of it. So how's everybody doing? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. I know I kind of, some people right now are thinking, why didn't you take the Berlinette of Hurst? Why didn't you take it? I didn't like the way it was set up in there. Now, it was probably the way the motor is set up in there is probably, it's blue. I can't believe this thing is blue. I've got nothing but all blue cars. Look at this. I can't believe this is happening to me. Jeez. But I know what I'm going to paint this one. I just already know. Why didn't I pick it? It's just I didn't like the engine in it. So what I'm going to do is probably eventually go ahead and take a look at that in the car configurer. And I'm going to have to do some work with that. I like the car. It needs to be tweaked a little bit. That's all. And I may even put my own touch on it and put a V8 in it. Nice side pipes or something. I don't know. All right, I'm going to take this all apart. I'll get back with you guys as soon as we get this all painted up, and we'll be back in a few. All right, with part of the exhaust system installed already, we're going to go ahead and start putting in the rear axle. Yes, I've painted it a dark red. So some highs from the body color, what you might at this point. Won't believe what I'm going to do though. It's just one of those things. Yeah, this didn't take me long to pick out a color for this because I think it's a even though it's a vanilla truck. I get that. It is kind of cool. This old 50s style truck is really cool. Really cool piece that they have in the game. Even though it's, I mean, like I said, I don't think we've done mini trucks in here at all. I think we may have done the El Camino, but that's kind of like a car truck, not really a truck. So this is kind of like a truck of sorts. So yeah, why not do one, right? Because we haven't done one. So, yeah, and definitely haven't done one in this series. I don't think I've done one actually, period. I don't think. Ever. So this will be the first, I think this will be the first one I've done. Now I have done them like in the series for story orders. So, yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, what is it? I don't have that. I need 2 wheel bearings. So let's go in here. Bearing. I need 2 wheel bearings. So I still have people asking me questions about the story order cars. And I tell you what, I have to go back myself and take a look at the videos to try to figure it all out because I have no idea. It's been so long since I've done the story orders that it does take me a little bit to try to figure out. So if I do not answer you right away, you're not. It's not because I'm ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you. It's just that it takes me a little bit to figure out what you're talking about. All right, so I like that really dark red. We're going to body up on this real quick. 1,500. 1,300 bucks to do that with? Whew. Seems quite expensive to me. Put you back. Go ahead and see what we have for interior pieces here. Okay. So we need 2 of those and steering wheel. All right, fair enough. Nice dash, looks all right. So let's go ahead and rip that out. Now, sell that off. I don't need that. Let's go to the interior shop that we have here. Get a couple of those. Steering wheel 11. Ugh, really? Okay. No, not digging that. So, yeah. Whose creative choice was that? Okay, so it is, I'm going to go with that one. My standby. It's always my standby. Now, it may not look, yeah, that's why I thought, that's what it may look kind of stupid on here. Yeah. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. I think I want to keep it. All right. Now what I wanted to take a look at was body tuning. Do I have anything for the F? Yes, I do. Taillights, bumpers. Jeez, not a whole lot. But yeah, I'll take it. Go, we'll take those. So we'll go back to just a regular body shop. Get the rest. Door, window. That should do it. Put all these pieces on there to make it look like it's a truck anyway. Kind of like those bumpers. So yeah. And the taillights looking good. Looking good. I think it's looking all right. Don't have a tonneau cover for that. Love to have a tonneau cover on this thing. Okay, so the headlights, these headlights look huge on this thing. They just look like, they just look so huge. Yeah, that's it for there. Okay, I think we've got the body all done up. Yep. I did not put those on there, did I? Holy cow. I still put that together without the bolts and the plates. Ha ha! Look at that. Holy cow. We're not getting very far with this, are we? Okay, so that's going to be chrome. So there's a red, black, and chrome underneath. This truck may get voted off the island, so so hang in there. Maybe I can swing you back my way. All right, so we've got that all situated. All right, let me. I'm going to start taking the front end apart, and we'll get all the parts painted, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right. Here I go. Okay, so I changed the headlights. The big black circle just wasn't doing it for me. I think these back here will be okay. The taillights will be okay. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Underneath here, I went ahead and took care of everything underneath the hood. I went ahead and put the Ford plate on that. Just because, I mean, hey, it is a Ford. Let's be honest. I know some people are going to say, oh, it's a Ford, get rid of it. But judge it not because it's a Ford. Judge it by the color, content, and clarity of this thing. All right, we got everything all painted up, chromed out. We added some nice features on here. Upper and lower control arms are complements of TK Aftermarket, along with the bushings. So those are going to go in. Chrome suspension pieces, inner and outer tie rods, along with the links have been done as well. Yeah, I forgot to put the shock absorbers together. So basically the black and yellow, much like I've usually done in the past. The black back shocks were black, so we kept these front ones black as well. Was in there. So not many of you said anything about the way the video flowed on the last one. Like, did you like watching the engine build or not? Was it boring? I was just curious because I was trying to do something different with it. But before I do anything else with this, going forward today, I am just going to go ahead and build the motor, and then we'll stick it in here after I get it built. Because what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to build the motor, I'm going to do the wheels and tires, and we will be set as far as everything, putting everything together. So, let's see, there's a bushing there. Okay. Observer. Links. Bushing. Rubber. Go. Okay, that looks good. That's looking pretty good. Now that I've got that little splash of yellow, it's making me think of what I want to do with the engine. I was going to go with the same red, but I may have to spice it up a little bit with that yellow. That yellow might be a good combo underneath there. I don't know. All right, so what do I have here left? That's out of here. Wheels and tires. I'm going to keep that for right now so I know what size to go up from. We had a 2-carb V8, overhead valve V8 on this thing. We are not going to stick with that. No way, no shape, no how are we going to do that. What we are going to do is we are going to build the lower edition. Where are you, my friend? Because this is going to throw down some horsepower. So right here, 2-carb overhead valve, supercharged. All right, so this is the bad boy I'm going to be building. Alrighty, and I will be back in a few minutes with the entire engine built, and we'll stick her in. All right, okay, be back in a few. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. We have gotten this thing completely built. Truth be said, I put all I three-starred all the performance parts in it just to get that thing, just to give it, come on, just to give it a little bit more oomph, right? So there she is, nice and pretty, nice and yellow too. I like that. While we're here, let's go ahead and fill these things up. So yeah, I love, the one thing I like about the QL mod is that if you look down there underneath the power steering, the fuel filter is glass. I like painting them glass because when I was growing up, these types of fuel filters, they were, I think, plastic. They were like a clear plastic, and you can see gas flow through them. It was a good way to show that if you had a good flow of fuel to your carburetor. So yeah, I always paint mine glass. If you're wondering why, that's why. It's just a childhood thing. You think about it when I was a kid. So I'm sure, these types of engines growing up was like all the funny cars and all the dragsters. When I was thinking, when I was thinking of this truck, it's like, that's what I thought. That's what I think of when I see these types of engines. When you think of like a blower, it's a dragster type of truck. So with that in mind, that's why I went with these types of wheels. I went total slick on the back. I'm going to have a lot of performance on here. So, and they stick out. And they stick out a little bit just because I wanted them to stick out a little bit. Usually I like trying to keep them up. Usually I like trying to keep them up underneath the wheel wells. But not for this one. Did I grab that one? No, I didn't. So in the front, it's like 305s in the back, and I've got like 265s on the front. All four are 18-inch wheels. So when this thing lands on all fours, it should give me a nice little stance. There's a 305 in the back, 245 up front, 40, 45, I believe. I believe that's what it is. Yeah. I think that's all I have. Let's put her up in the air. Let's get a transmission in it. Took the liberty of taking the transmission and making it yellow too. Isn't that beautiful? I love the yellow underneath here with the red. It just really brings it out. And the addition of this drive shaft is also just beautiful. Just a beautiful piece of machinery underneath here. And I know it's a Salem, it's a vanilla car, but you gotta admit, man, that's just cool looking. All right, we are going to take this down. See how it sits. Not as much of a stance as I thought it was going to. I feel like it's not even touching the ground there. But okay. I felt like it should do more, but that's okay. I'm going to take this over to the test path, get the wheels aligned, and get the headlights aligned, and I'll meet you over to the paint shop. All right? All right, see you there. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Now what we've been waiting for. I'm going to tell you right now, it's just going to be red. It is going to be a very bright red. Let me see if they have any. That's odd looking. No. Stripe right down the middle. It doesn't come down the back. So that's kind of odd. That actually looks pretty decent. I like that. I do like that. Livery 5. But remember livery 5. Okay, so livery 5. That's exactly what I'm going to go with right there. That looks pretty sharp. Looks awesome. Paint, please. It's just a candy apple red. High gloss red. When I saw this thing, that's what I think. Right, when I saw this is the first thing I thought. I was like, oh, it's a candy apple red. So, yep, that's what we get. Okay, let's take her over to the dyno. See what kind of mean numbers this thing can give me. I gotta tune the carbs here real quick. Thought I had it there for a second. There we go. Right, that one. Quick and easy, man. That was quick and easy. No way. Okay, I think I've done all I can to that. Let's give her a test. Oh, we broke 1,000. We broke 1,000. Nice. That is nice. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Salem 1500. And I think she's pretty much good to go. Let me see. We'll put her out at the entrance. I think the only thing I'm missing on her is the Quayzar license plate. So let's go grab one of those. I have a Quayzar plate, man. You guys are wondering, I am not from Ohio, but that's where I'm living. So. There we go. Nice. I'm not going to put one up front. There's no reason to up front, so I'm not going to. So let me do a quick check. I believe we've got all the pieces of the puzzle here. Everything is done except for the front license plate. Yes, we are good to go. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first Salem with a supercharger in it, throwing down some awesome numbers, yellow engine, yellow and red, all the way around. So you let me know. Do I save it or do I sell it? Let me know down in the comments section down below, and I cannot wait to hear your comments on this. So next time, until I see you again, be careful. If you liked the episode, please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and I'll talk to you all later. This is Quayzar saying good night, everyone, and I'm out.